Hey everybody, my name is Beth. I am the Steadfast Stitcher. This is Chloe, and this is my Flosstube channel where I talk about cross stitch. I hope you have all had a great 2 weeks. I know I filmed one video in between for showing the Just Cross Stitch new Christmas Ornaments edition. And I hope you enjoyed that as well if you've had a chance to watch it. And I will be having the giveaway winner from that in a little bit. But I want to tell you all that I really appreciate you being here, and thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. And Chloe does too. Alright, so today I've got a couple new starts to show you and some progress on some whips. I've got a little bit of haul and some plans as well. And of course the giveaway winner. So I'm going to get started. Is that okay? All right. Now, first one I'm going to show. This is from my Stitches So Beautiful Sal that we started officially on Labor Day. And Stitches So Beautiful is run by Valerie. She's a creative mind behind it. And she came in and joined us on our Labor Day Zoom for our official start for Stitches So Beautiful. And she was just wonderful. What a nice person. I really enjoyed chatting with her and learning about how she got into starting Stitches So Beautiful. It was just a really great time, and everybody on the Zoom seemed to have a really enjoyable time as well. So I'm excited. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I love her patterns. They are beautiful. So the first one that I want to show is in my Patchwork Crossing bag. This is the one with the bears and the mill that I just recently purchased. And what I started on Labor Day as well was Sarah's Diner. And the artist is Catherine Holman. And I just love this nighttime village scene in autumn. I think it's terrific. And so I'm doing this on 25 count, 1/1. So I just have, you can't see anything much yet. That's all 939. But I did get a nice little start on it, so it's a little over 600 stitches. And for this one, I am really digging Jessie Marie Does Stuff method of doing full coverage projects. It's working out really well for me so far. And so yeah, I think this is going to be beautiful when it's finished, but it's not going to be finished anytime soon. It's going to be a while, and I'm totally okay with that. So that is Sarah's Diner, and it's Stitches So Beautiful Sal. We have had a number of people that have started Stitches So Beautiful patterns over Labor Day weekend, and I'm so enjoying it in the group, seeing what everybody's working on and stitching on, and it's just, she's got a great array of patterns, and I'm really enjoying it. So the next one I started was with Laura, Stitching by the Shore, and Bridget, who's one of the moderators in my group. And we are doing Winter Sampler by Crocette GoGo. And we are using the hashtag GoGo Winter Sampler Sal. Emily, Emily in my group, and who's also a good friend I've known since Arizona, came up with a name, and I just love it. GoGo Winter Sampler Sal. So that's our hashtag for it. And this is just such a pretty pattern. Look at all the animals and that beautiful house. I just love it. Let's see. I think it's better over this way. Yeah. Great pattern. So I did get a nice little start on this. I am using 18 count Ada from Dying for Cross Stitch. This was their July fabric of the month, and I love this. I bought a few pieces of this fabric because it's just so, so pretty. So this is where I'm at. So I got a nice little start on the border and came down to one of the trees. And yeah, the color palette on this is fantastic. I am really going to enjoy this one. I do plan on getting some more stitches on this over the weekend. I think some of my weekend plans might have gone awry because it looks like it's going to be a very stormy, rainy weekend. But it's going to herald in some cooler temperatures, so I'm all for it. Anyway, so Winter Sampler by Crocette GoGo. And yeah, totally going to enjoy that one. Now the other one that I worked on too for Stitches So Beautiful Sal is the Red Fox. And I got the pattern all, not the pattern, I got the cover sheet all squished up. Alright, so that's this one here. This is Red Fox. Isn't he beautiful? I just love the colors in this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I don't know if you can see, he's got patterns all down his back. Beautiful. So I put in about another 500 or 600 stitches on this since the last video, I think. Might have been a little more than that. But I'm trying not to get out all the thread. So I don't know if you can see, but I've moved on from all the black. And it's starting getting some green in there for the top part of the pattern where it's the darkest. And this is a very enjoyable stitch. I do think I'm going to switch over to Jessie Marie's method for full coverage on this one. I was originally thinking color completion, and I've kind of changed my mind on that. But, you know, there's no hard, fast rules. You don't have to do full coverage any one way. You can always change your mind. So, but yeah. I like this one quite a bit. It's going to be a very fun stitch. And like I said, this one won't be done anytime soon. But I'm enjoying stitching on it. This one is 290 by 400. And it's the Red Fox by Dutch Lady Mystic Art. Just beautiful. So let me show you my last full coverage, and I'll show you my other few projects that I worked on. So I have been working on Magellanic Cloud by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is one that I'd gotten put away for a very long time, and now it's coming back out fairly regularly, and I'm enjoying it much more. Alright, so I just have a tiny picture, but I think you can get the idea. I think this is going to be beautiful when it's finished. This is not a small one. Again, this is a 250, I think, by 250, so it's going to be a square. But, yeah. So, again, I guess I was in the mood for dark colors. So, I worked mostly in 939. And then I got in a couple lavender stars in here as well. Oh, yeah. Just have a thread coming across there. So, yeah, I think this is going to be gorgeous. And I'm just getting to the part where it really starts to lighten up to show the cloud. And then when there's a lot of little ninja stitches for all the little stars and things that are in the darkest part. I think it's going to be gorgeous when it's finished. And I'm so glad this came out of purgatory to get some work on it, because I'm really enjoying it. Now this one, my other two pieces I'm doing on 25 count easy grid. This one is 18, and I'm doing 2 over 1. And for all of my black patterns that have black in it, I have switched to Anchor Black. I don't really use DMC 310 anymore. So, yeah, any of my black is Anchor Black. Pause for 1 second. So this next one I pulled out again, but it only got about 100 stitches, but it's going to stay out for this weekend and probably through next week to pick up. And this is Woodland Castle by Designworks. And I was totally enabled by Kelly of Pages 3 Stitches. Ooh, you have to go check out her latest Flosstube. She has got this finished and FFO'd, and it is stunning. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So I'm in the very top corner of this, top left. But again, this is going to be staying out, and it's going to get more time on it. So this time I only got about 100 stitches in it, but it's one that really requires my full attention. It's not a zoom piece for sure. And the one thing that I did was switch out the crunchy 14 count Aida and switched it up to 18 count Aida. So that's where I'm at right now at this one. And not a lot to show. It's going to be a little while before you can start to see anything. Although right under here is where the first bird starts. So I'm excited about that. I love my birds. So this is going to be gorgeous. Again, not a small project. It's going to be a while. But yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. And if you get a chance, do go check out Pages 3 Stitches video. I will link it below. And see what her FFO looks like, because it's just amazing. Oh, and Amy Loves Toads is also working on this one, and yeah, love it. The next one that I worked on was from Happy Mood Point, which they've changed their shop name. But I'll link them below. I linked them in my last regular Flosstube, but I will link them below. And I am doing the Love Nature, which is this one right here. So, so pretty. And I am doing this all in DMC 4025, which is this really pretty variegated floss. Just love it. So I showed this my last video. I had just gotten a little start on it, and let's see. So when I last showed you, I had done part of this emblem here, but I don't think I'd gotten all the buttons, little circles in here done yet. And so I finished that corner, and then I've moved on to this medallion right here. Isn't that pretty? I love the way the colors in this are playing out. And I am doing this on Bestitch Me. And this is 20 count, and it's called Blush. So it's just a very light mottled pink, and it's so pretty. I'm really enjoying this one. Yeah, the colors are great. I'm hoping YouTube does a little snap here and uses it for my cover photo, my thumbnail, I should say. And this one hasn't been out in a little while, and I feel badly about it because I do love this pattern. And a couple of people that were doing the Sal have already finished it, so I'm way behind. But this is Be Kind to One Another by Needlework Press, which is this pattern right here. And this is the second in a series of 3 patterns. Now, I haven't purchased the first one of this, but I did get the third one to start at some point, which is Be a Friend. So I will get to this one at some point because I just love it. I don't know if you can see on the very bottom, but it says, "Without a friend, the world is but a wilderness." And it's a quote from Francis Bacon. And that's down here on the bottom. Really neat. Love it. So I think like Stitchy Sally and Lancashire Stitcher may have already finished this. I'm way behind. I know Daydream Stitcher is also working on this. And it's Be Kind Easter Sal is a hashtag. And this is where I'm at on it. He said, so far behind. I'm doing this on 18 count parchment from Dying for Cross Stitch. But yeah, I've done the medallions. It's such a pretty pattern. I actually worked on this a little bit on my lunch break today, and it's going to be staying out. I'm not going to spin the wheel. It's just going to stay out. There's some patterns that's just like, I do spin the wheel. I have a Tiny Decisions wheel, and I'll spin it for working on projects when I'm not starting something new. But I want to work on this one. I really do love it. All right. So that's all the projects that I've worked on since my last regular video. I did get a good number of stitches in, especially with the full coverages. It just means not as many projects to show because I kind of focused on full coverage. But so let's do the giveaway winner from the Just Cross Stitch magazine Christmas edition. All right, so thanks to my LNS, which is Stitch Point on Friendly in Greensboro, North Carolina, I have an issue to give away. They gifted this to me to give away to one of my viewers. So, did the little random drawing, and as you use the word favorite, which I should rethink that. When I asked everybody to use the word favorite, I wasn't totally thinking, because there's two ways that favorite can be spelled. There's like the Americanized version, and then there's the English version with the OU instead of ORI. Didn't think of that. So I did favorite with the OU, and then the Americanized favorite, spun them both, and then kind of flipped a coin to choose the winner. So, yeah, the winner of the Christmas Ornaments Just Cross Stitch magazine is da-da-da, Margaret Leggett. Congratulations, you won. Margaret, if you can contact me via Instagram, or I'll put my email below in the description box, or you can contact me through Crafts and Books. It was nice. She joined us for the Stitches So Beautiful Sal. So, yeah, congratulations, Margaret. You won. Yay. So, send me your address, and I will get that out to you. Now, a little bit into plans and haul, because they sort of override together, or run in together, whatever the right word is. I was talking with friends in Zoom, and my birthday's still a few months off, but I was talking about ideas that I had, and I really want to do a Rosewood Manor for my birthday start. So we came up with Rosewood Manor B-Day. Rosewood Manor B-Day Sal. I'm going to put that right there. So my birthday is on December 14th. I'll mention it again probably next month, but you have plenty of time to join in. It's any Rosewood Manor that you want to stitch on. Right now I'm kind of at two that really have my pulling on my heartstrings. One I did show in my plans for this year. So it was my 2023 plans video. And that was Dorney Lane. So yeah, that's one that I'm thinking about starting. And another possibility and I have both of these kitted up, is Blue Rhapsody by Rosewood Manor. And yes, I'm going to do it in the blues because those are my favorite colors. So, yeah, that's plans for my birthday in December. And then I've got a little bit of haul. And let's see. When I did the Just Cross Stitch magazine flip through for the Christmas edition, I had forgotten to turn off my notifications. So in the middle of my doing the showing the flip through of the magazine, I got a notification from Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World had posted a new YouTube video, and it said about Thirza. So as soon as I got done filming the video and uploading, I went over to check out Julie's new video. And sure enough, she got Thirza Goes Goth completed, and she had it up and available for sale. I have been waiting on this for a while. She's been talking about this one for a while. When she did Thirza Priscilla Dawes, she did two different colorways, like the front and the back of the original antique sampler. And then she came up with this alternative colorway. And she had shown some of the colors she was thinking of early on. And I just fell in love with it because it's so different and it's vibrant. And I just loved it. So as soon as she said it was ready to go, I was on there and I bought the pattern. And I have all the floss, and I'm just trying to decide on the fabric because I do have the called for fabric, but it is significantly darker than what hers was. So I'm thinking about it. But this is Thirza Goes Goth. So I love it. Thirza Priscilla Dawes. Thirza Goes Goth from Hemlock and Rye Studios Stitchery, which is Julie, Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World. And I will link her shop below. And in fact, I think Margaret Leggett posted in her comment for Just Cross Stitch magazine that she's also going to be getting this pattern. And a few other people commented the same, that they're going to get this goth version. Now, I know there's the full hashtag of Thirza Priscilla Dawes 1870 hashtag. There's Thirsty for Thirza. And then there's Thirza Thursdays. I think we also need a Thirza Goes Goth hashtag. What do you think? I think definitely. But yeah, this isn't normal colors that I would jump at, but just the combination and how they look together and the fabric, and I just fell in love with it. And I've been waiting for it to get on Hemlock and Rye so I could buy it, and I did. So I am actually planning to start this. If I go with the fabric that I have, I'm going to be starting this tomorrow, tomorrow evening after work. If not, I may need to do a little fabric shopping over the weekend. But I can't wait to get started on this one. Gorgeous. So vibrant and so beautiful and different from, not your normal sampler. It's really spectacular. So yay, Julie, thank you so much. I love it. Can't wait to start on it. The other pattern that I got there are two more. This one is from Stone Street Stitchworks on Etsy. And they had a sale over the weekend for Labor Day. And I picked up Librarian's House. And so did Laura, Stitching by the Shore. And a few other people in our group. So we're going to be starting it not this coming Saturday, but the following weekend. So I think it's 16th or 17th of September. Not this coming, but the following. So we are starting Librarian Sampler Sal. And this is the Librarian's House by Stone Street Stitchworks. And I just love it. And check out, look at on the border here where a couple of the birds have escaped from the pattern and they're sitting on the border. I just love that. And I don't plan on changing any of the colors. I don't see this kind of green very often for houses. So it's a little bit different. So I'm going to stick with the called for colors on this one. So I will be starting it not this weekend, but the following. And that's also book club, the same weekend. So how appropriate I'm starting the Librarian's House. So it'll be Librarian Sampler Sal. And I am so looking forward to this. You know, I was going through my patterns and I may well end up being over 60 new starts for the year. Which I kind of feel weird about because, well, I know Laura is stitching like way over 60 this year, but she's also getting finishes. But I don't think I don't believe she works full time. So I always feel, I can get into kind of a negative self-speak about, you know, I'm not doing as much as other people. I need to do more. But I'm kind of limited when I'm still working like 40 plus hours a week. There's only so much I can do. So I try not to feel guilty about my stitch count and how many I have or how many I've finished, and just enjoy the process. And I was reminded of that in our group. Someone had posted about only able to get in a small number of stitches. But you know, progress is progress. And I'm going to stick with that and try not to get myself feeling guilty about not doing enough, because I'm just human. Anyways, that's it. I'm just not going to rant on that anymore. Okay. So the third chart that I bought is also from Crocette GoGo. And so you saw Winter Sampler. This is Autumn Sampler. And oh my gosh, I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love with the bear and the beavers. Oh, the beavers. Oh my God, they're so adorable. Look at this. This is awesome. Look at the beavers. They're eating the berry bowl. I love it. The little bear. He's got a little birdie on his butt. And the raccoon. This is just an adorable pattern. And I love all the colors in this. Not sure when I'm going to start it. But, oh man, those beavers are tugging at me. I just love them. That is so cute. Beavers eating the berry bowl, and then there's squirrels with their little acorns and pine cones. This is a great pattern. Now, I did get a PDF of this, but it did not go into Pattern Keeper, just as a heads up. And if anybody's tried and has been able to get it in Pattern Keeper, I'd love to hear from you. But I think it's because they put a watermark on every page. And I think that's why it's just not picking it up for me. But, oh, gorgeous pattern. I am really looking forward to that one. So, that's all I've got for you today. We have got Zoom coming up on Friday. Our group right now is meeting every Monday and Friday evenings. And then all day Saturday. And until Halloween, Bridget, who's in my group, is wonderfully hosting a Wednesday evening Witchy Wednesdays stitch Zoom every Wednesday night from now until Halloween. So you are welcome to come join us. I'll post the group information below. And Margaret, don't forget to contact me about your magazine. So that's all I've got for you for today. I will see you in 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll have a lot more stitching in. I hope you have an awesome 2 weeks. Get lots of fun stitchy time in. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and take care of each other. See you soon. Bye.